Hey guys, what's up? It's Joey Perry. Real quick, I want to show you a video specifically for the judges and scorekeepers, but more for the judges on the relative scoring cheat sheets and assistant sheets that are going to be used by every judge at the Arkansas Open tomorrow and the rest of the state tournaments for the year. Come on in and let me show you how to fill this out. So if you're a judge, this is super important. So when we have competitors at the ring, every judge will have this clipboard with their pencil and the forms and weapons scorecard on there. We will not ever have any more than 16 competitors in one division. If we do, we split them, so you don't have to worry about going over that. So let's just pretend for the sake of argument right now that we have 5 competitors, okay? So if I line up a traditional forms division or weapons division, whatever that division is, I'm using this in my lap as a judge along with my flip card to create scores. This helps me keep my scores matched up and in line with the other judges so that one judge doesn't decide the fate of the whole ring. Here's how we do that. We're going to be watching every competitor do their form or their weapons form prior to scoring. So if there's 5 competitors, we will watch all 5 and then give scores. When each competitor comes forward, we will write down comments and a relative ranking. After we've watched all 5, we will then give scores. If you notice here, name of competitor, you may not know their name. Maybe you can make a little note, blue uniform, red uniform, pigtails, something of that nature. You can write a little comment, good stances, great side kicks, or needs work on technique, great intensity, things of that nature. Relative ranking is where you put hash marks to keep up with the relative ranking. And then after you watched all the competitors, then you formulate your scores. At the tournament, we're using, pencil break, we're using 9.85 up to 9.99. Those are the scores for the judges. And 9.85 would be for a competitor that basically did not even do a form. They came out, did one move, couldn't complete it. A 9.99 would be the very best in the division. We can only give 199, 198, 197, and 196 per division. So you're going to have a first, second, third, and fourth place very clearly. You cannot repeat those scores as a judge. Your top 4 people must get only one of those. You have to make a choice. So for example, if my first competitor is Bruce, my second competitor is Chuck, my third competitor is Jackie, my next competitor is, let's say that it's Matt. Let's say my next competitor is Byron. Now I have 5 competitors. We will watch all 5 do their form or their weapons pattern. I may make comments like stances for this person was good, maybe power for this person. Maybe this person was a little weak and a little off. I might just make a note, weak. I might make a note, blue uniform, sharp, and maybe I just write solid. I don't have to make notes, but if this helps me to remember, I can. But while they're going, I'm making my hash marks to put them in a relative ranking against each other. Very simple. The first competitor comes up, obviously, they're in first place because they're the only one. Once Chuck competes, now I have to say, do I think Chuck was first place or do I think Chuck was second place? Because I thought Bruce was better than Chuck. Now I watch Jackie. If I thought Jackie was better than both of them, Jackie becomes first place. Chuck will then become third place because Bruce is now second relative to each other. Then I watch Matt. Maybe Matt was pretty sharp, not bad, if that's what I thought. Then, of course, I would put, I think maybe he's second place. So I'll give him 2 hash marks. Jackie is still first. Everybody else has to drop down 1 spot. Then Byron comes. Maybe Byron is third place level. Maybe I thought that Jackie and Matt were better, but I thought Byron was better than Bruce or Chuck. So Byron's going to get third place. Bruce goes to 4th, Chuck drops to 5th. Now I have my 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. After I've watched all 5, I go, I know what my top 5 are. Jackie gets to 9.99 if that's what I thought. 9.98, 9.97, go back up here, 9.96. Those are my top 4 scores. Chuck did good. Obviously, 5th place, though. Maybe I thought Chuck wasn't 1 point behind Bruce. Maybe I thought Chuck was 2 points behind Bruce. Really not quite as sharp, so I might give them a 9.94 if I want. If I have 8 competitors, 11 competitors, 12 competitors, the same process is used. So if you had, a 10th place, you may, my pencil keeps breaking, you may mark that where you do, that would be 10th place. You're doing hash marks, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, and so on. But we won't have any more than that in one division. That's how you do relative scoring. That's how you keep up with your hash marks. Those are some notes you can make. This is your scoring range. So parents, competitors, this is how the judges are scoring you. When they talk to each other after watching all of that, they're going to make sure that their scores are within 2 points of each other so that one judge doesn't give, say, a 9.95 and one judge gives a 9.85. That would be 10 points difference, and that would be too wide of a margin. We want every judge to be within a 2-point differential. This judge would have to come up. If they thought that was really low, they would have to bring that to at least a 9.3 to be within 2 points of the middle score. That way it's relative, but they can still give that as their lowest score. All right, so hopefully this video helps you. Tomorrow, all of the judges will be using this in their laps along with holding up their scores at the end of all of the competitors. Watch this over and over and over again. If you have any questions, put it in the comment box or inbox me. I'm happy to answer that. This is a very unique system, but it's very simple. It's used at every international NASCA and world event, and it's really helping the judges to be better, to watch all of the competitors and relative score them after seeing what everybody can do and not having to throw out a score without seeing the rest of the competitors. This is improving the game. Again, if you have any questions, please inbox me or drop a comment in the comment box and I'll answer. I'll see you tomorrow at the Arkansas Open.